Hello, greetings. I'm very disturbed again. Uh, it's about my brother, me. Is someone here, behind all this further doing harm to us, running covertly our lives? In the UAE, uh, someone is doing this. Uh, okay, let me see. I did. Did I answer? I think. Oh God. When Nelly came to say good morning, very good morning, if my I did answer, I think it may have got cut that she. Uh, Please, I don't want you to like get a misunderstanding here and be upset with me or anything. Such a wonderful person. Nelly had come early morning to say good morning to me on my previous live stream, and then I didn't see the. Maybe she removed it, she or he, whoever you are, whoever you are, she or he or. So I wish you all the best and God bless you a lot. This is background sound. Can you hear it? Water sound here. So if the sheikh, someone is involved, then we can not do anything. No one can do anything. Even the followers will not come or subscribe to my. Because unfortunately, very unfortunate, uh, that I'm a Emirati and people would be scared, very scared. So I don't have the energy much to do anything. I don't know. Next to when, where I will end up. The power here is immense. There are no NGOs to, um, you know, intervene for us here because they're all scared. Or the true ones will not. This is our tragedy. We don't know Arabic, and then the priority is for the Arabic knowing Emiratis. The police won't listen. They don't know what. Okay, uh, the Sharjah police don't know what to do. Now my brother's phone has been. He's been asked to switch it off. I know someone is behind this. The day I could get up and uh, go out, someone is watching, and they're also they have endorsed this, messing up my case. I'm extremely in a distressful, uh, extreme distress about this. So God knows what they will do next to us. I don't get a good feeling. First, they made the taxi drivers misbehave, say things to us, and arouse my anger, provoke me when I'm at my lowest, weakest. Then they have my brother right on time, good timing, very good timing to get me, and we don't act properly, say things properly, right? So they have held that against us. somehow. I can't even go out in a taxi. Uh, I'm scared of, like, the police won't respond to us. Case against a sheikh who's doing this. I don't know. Is my does my voice get cut here? Um, Last time, I was very grateful to Nelly for saying a very good morning to me, and for listening, being here. I really appreciated it, and I did say it. But then I saw that the comment was, oh, when the voice of a man came, and I was shuddering here in my live stream. Abhi bas bhi to karo, or something like this, right? Uh, so they've got me really, really bad. I hardly can get up to wash my face, make tea. Because this is when the starting became with that wicked grandmother Emirati. What would be the so that Noha, right? Asir, if you are a Shia and you know, Asir hoke chali हूँ सलाम ए बाबा ये इब्तिहा है तो क्या होगी इंतहा बाबा. 'Cause I've heard that they really torture people here, and there's human rights violations in the UAE. So how many signs do I need to find out? Uh, I don't want to right now. I want to be, I mean, I don't want to be alone here. I'm being watched. My privacy is violated. And also having the feeling that Arab Sheikh is behind this, messing up our family case further. Once they get offended or something, I think they don't forgive. They're not clement. So I don't know what's going to happen next with me. Here. And because of my shocking nervous breakdowns and constant perpetual from the day they separated me from Miss Dessa. So in this shock, I'll be repeating. Maybe if you, any one of you, if you come here, please don't comment because the sheikhs or UAE government is not going to like it that you're good with us, polite and all this. They don't want that. The taxi drivers have started to act really strange with me. Something over us from childhood, bad luck, uh, people acting strange. But if you act good with me, at your own peril, please don't do it. Don't do it. Global Crime Prevention country a group on Facebook. So anyone who comes here, Global Crime Prevention Organization Aspiration. Uh, so the UAE Sheikh, someone does not like us for the reason that what my father's brother, just if they hate someone, they hate someone. हम बंजारों की बात मत पूछो जी जो प्यार किया So प्यार किया, very prejudiced. Iqbal, Ali Sajwani, Fuad Sajwani, Kamal Sajwani, all of them. So I should have known. I was telling my father there that I should, not renew my passport. I should stay in Karachi. But even Karachi, the Pakistanis are very, very terrible, cruel people. So I thought they had amazing police here in Sharjah. Also, I was searching, when I was searching, there was this amazing police and social service support. So, but I didn't get a good response. Like the wife is always throwing my brother out. That's not right. Some action should have taken long time ago on this. She disturbed me also when I was disturbed mentally. I had this. They had started in year 2019, 99 over the internet watching, feeling uh, that someone is watching us and all this. They were working on it from 1999 or even before 1983, working on it. So it's always these people. They have the strength and power. Also, this my father was never depressed. I get up depressed at times. I get very scared that I will fall back into the depression that they gave me during by separating Mr. Sa and me. My case, my old case. I just don't want to go offline now, right now. So sorry, I don't mean to bother anyone, but I'm being troubled here. Uh, Sitting, it's of course there's no immediate attack, but panic struck, and God knows what it is. I don't know how many Indians they've bought to go against us. Oh, my old case against Karachi American School. So Pakistanis also, uh, Rahim, yeah, Punjabis. Well, hospital. Look at this. You see, Pakistanis, they help their, if you're rich, if you have influence, they help their fellow beings, right? There's a girl from Rahim Yar Khan. The Americans are helping her. TEDx Islamabad called her. I mean, do you know when this happened to me? I couldn't even talk. And I told recently, I told Arif Ajakia that I cannot because someone may be after you. Please look at my indirectly. I couldn't say directly. I said, please look at my videos. I gave him my Facebook, Twitter, all that profile address, everything, my WhatsApp number. The phone doesn't work here in Dubai, WhatsApp. And even calling him where he is, I called him 3 times and my phone was not going to he said there was no, I'm holding the phone in my hand and he was like, I'm holding the phone in my hands. So I was calling him. I called him 3 4 times and there was always a message like you Arabic and then English. So I thought he, in the beginning also he meant live stream. We will do a live stream because for a video, I don't know how it will be possible, but he said that he's going to work it out. I don't know what it is. So even Arif Ajakia could be, um, someone could have intervened. They don't like anyone to reach out to us and help us. What will our condition be like this? Of course, we're going to get angry, or, already I've been warning people that look, this thing on us, we abuse, things like that. What has happened, how and what, everything I have explained, and I'm very doubtful and suspicious also in this being like this. I wonder why they're not making things easy. So I don't know what next they're going to do. The next thing they've done is they've made my brother, uh, his phone. I'm not able to. Something's happened. His phone number. So this is how, and my other brothers, we're just not. We can't take proper action. And right now, after calling my brother, my nerves have been wrecked. So I need time. Like, I'm very slow. I'll be thinking about it. Like, I call my brother, then his phone is not working. I get extremely worried. Can't help it, out of control. And then think, sit down. Oh no. Then the thought comes, oh, I should still send a message, call him, try the WhatsApp. Yeah. And then after some time, I'm in a shock. So just reporting, recording. For the record, it's live stream. It's not a, can't even say the proper word. I don't want to, I want to just be live here. Human rights violations, very covertly. So they're just doing this. I wish they would kill us rather than, uh, you know, why, oh, they're using us for something, I don't know what. At least they haven't cut off the internet. They've given me a life, um, some life to breathe, coming on social media. The internet is on. So I'm much grateful to them for this, that they haven't been messing with my internet. I don't know when they will, but they haven't. Sometimes the internet could be slow. I don't know when they're completely send the police and put me in. So this may not be interesting for you all the time. I feel like no one can reach out now. Trying to make out what is going on. I had a feeling once I went out that someone was following me in a car. I wanted to take a video camera from my mobile. Someone's been harassing us, and I cannot make out who it is. Okay, the radiation pain headache is coming on. So I was trying to get my health back from Qigong and Dr. Alan Mendel videos. But so I went out to actually get what he had asked us for certain things I didn't have. Uh, so I forgot some. And although I got this vinegar cider, apple cider one, and I was very hungry because I haven't been cooking completely and ordering food. So I have to eat half. Like sometimes, my stomach doesn't get full here. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is. And the problem also, I couldn't trust UAE during the Karachi American School case. I sh- so because at that time we didn't know Arabic, things were I didn't know how they might get angry. We were living in Karachi, looking at the attitude of my family, my father and his family members. Um, I was reluctant. Like we didn't think of taking uh, help from the sheikh or appealing or going there to Sharjah. We didn't know things. We were like Pakistanis, living like Pakistanis, right? And but what that country? What is that Pakistan also? Uh, it's taken away things from. It's like look at this uh, case of my mother's relative. And another relative, also not well known, was saying that he was an architect and he made a building. They stole it from him. They stole his building. They put someone else's name. So the one who composed the music, you see, I don't know what these Pakistanis are also up to. Ahmad Ali Chagla. Chagla case, my mother's. I keep forgetting. Sorry, I don't mean to be. Ahmad Ghulam Ali Chagla. Oh God. So he composed Pakistan's national anthem music, and he was not recognized. He's my mother's. He was my mother's relative in Pakistan. Then we had this terrible doctor, Punjabi Ahmad. So Pakistan be bikawa. We can't trust the dishonest Pakistani people who are on the top. They go on the top. I've seen that these people. This is my mother's relatives who composed the. Sorry, who composed. So you would want me to be really, really polite, but right now I'm Ahmad Ghulam Ali Chagla. Wikipedia, thank you. And I don't mean to copyright him. This is my mother's. He he was not recognized for his uh, for making the anthem. Uh, so Pakistan prejudiced. I also don't trust the American government. They were saying in Pakistan that the American government. I heard things against the American government. Even some people here on YouTube, they think that all these things done in Yemen and now in Ukraine, some of them, we don't know. But I think I would. There was a neighbor who came and said, "Would you like to say whose side you are on, whether the Ukraine or the Russian side?" So I told her that I don't trust the mainstream news, and that I think that President Putin saved Yemenis and allowed the Americans to mess up in Ukraine, like they do, break them or make them fight each other, sectarian wars, riots, and all in Pakistan. So I don't at all blame Putin, President Putin, for the Ukraine war in Ukraine. I think the American government and military army has pushed them to do this, so they can get money out of, like, then have these ads like the children are starving in Yemen. Please donate. One is dying, another is dying. There are many dying in Yemen, the children. So the Americans having, I think, how many years they had enough? Many, many children starving, Yemenis starving them totally, like. And so now they're after Russia and Ukraine. Americans are behind this. I also blame the Pakistanis are no good. It's a very funny thing, like sounds all, very, this recently, this case of from Lewis helping the Pakistani, and the Pakistanis are also terrible people, very, very cruel. So I believe in, I really like Igor Gufaev. He's alone uh, much, but like, and the others. Oh my God. So I hope, well, be prepared. I can't help it sometimes. I give out names. Russians are very good. I think if Russia, China, and who else? North Korea, they all got together against this beast superpower, America. It would be great. Please unite China, Russia. How could the Americans, they ignite that sectarian wars and God knows what in other countries? I think because China, even what's that? Russia was coming up. Allah, I really admired. Salutations unending to President Putin. I think Russians are helping me sincerely. And I don't even think the war in Ukraine is due to Russia, President Putin. This is my belief. And yes, at that time I got angry at Mickey Malik for saying that America is going to attack Russia. So I would like to be as just and fair as possible. About the American girls, no, I'm not willing to hear anything against them. Like someone said, right? If America is a prostitute, why do you go for it? Why do you go for this prostitute country? Why do you dance on their tunes? Why do you go there? Remain in Pakistan in your own on your own land, no matter what. Uh, so their girls, please don't say anything. Like in Britain, also, the maybe it has nothing to do with Islam. So there's a piece in on BBC. Has been a debate or a discussion over it about the grooming of the girls. Is it a Muslim thing or is it just generally Asians doing this to the British girls? Okay, back to my mother's relative case. In 1948, Chagla was appointed as a member of the National Anthem Committee of Pakistan, tasked with creating the national anthem of Pakistan. The impending state visit to Pakistan by the Shah of Iran in 1950 created an impetus for a national anthem to be ready with or without lyrics. The NHC examined several different tunes and selected a tune presented by Chagla, which was submitted for formal approval. Chagla then produced a musical composition in collaboration with other committee members, including Radio Pakistan's first Director General Zulfikar Ali Bukhari and musician Nihal Abdullah, and assisted by the Pakistan Navy Band. In addition to being a musical composer and historian, Chagla was also an author, journalist, and writer, with most of his articles written prior to the independence of Pakistan in 1947. His works included a series of articles on classical Urdu poets such as Mirza Ghalib and Allama Iqbal, and an article on the Sindhi poet Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai, which appeared in the Illustrated Weekly of India in December 1937. He also composed music for a number of Urdu, Gujarati, Sindhi, and English plays, and composed music on Eastern and Western instruments for various films. Chagla also authored several articles on different subjects titled Some Aspects of Iqbal's Thought, Cultural Expression in Fine Arts and in Music, Pakistan, the Crucible of Cultures, Music of Pakistan and Muslim Contribution to Indo-Pakistan Music. Chagla died on 5th February 1953 in Karachi before the national anthem was officially adopted by the government of Pakistan in August 1954. Awards. Chagla's contribution to the national anthem was recognized in 1996. Pakistan is such a joke. No, no, a very cruel joke. So, we have this person, Kashmiris coming up and Punjabis coming up. So, you know how the Punjabis, how strong they are? Punjabis are very strong of Pakistan. Dr. Farooq Ahmad, खुदा लानत करे. So I've become like a Sikh Pakistani myself. Allah lanat kare. Lanat Allah alayk. Ummatan zulmat. What a liar. What does Z stand for? If you had heard this, Dr. Ferozi Ahmad, I hope they don't get. The Americans also are very clever. This is the one. She's got all monopoly. I realized this. Yeah, her true color. This is Zahur Ahmad. She was telling us, and we out of we didn't bother to see that. How can Zaidi be in the middle? So how she exploited us, or what a constipated Kashmiri woman. Anyhow, if I say these things, some Americans are also going to use my case to say that I'm not good enough. You see this girl, like, look at her. You know, Americans can really do help out if they want to, and with Punjabis, right? This is Muniba Mazari, poor girl, English speech. So, how to be hopeful, and she's making her videos. So, TED Talk seems like these are powerful people turning adversity into opportunity. I think she's a Punjabi, and also with Lewis. Look at this, right? He's an American house. Hmm, great stuff. I really like it. So this is Pakistan is for. I'm sure she must be a Punjabi backed by a very strong family and people. See, Pakistanis and Americans, if they get together, I mean, she's modeling and all this. But when she keeps saying gratitude, it's like really suffocating for me. We had all the gratitude once upon a time in Pakistan. Where are the blessings going? So I think these people are really naive. Where were our blessings, our prayers going for my mother in Pakistan, right? So she's been helped by an American, like for about her, she started to draw, paint, and all this. And she's got like so many views. And this American guy is saying that, oh, give me your paintings, I will help you. What about the Yemenis, Pakistanis, and Americans? How are you going to help the Yemeni? What you have done to Yemen, the world looks the other way. Do you ever care to think about the Yemenis? Maybe they made the UAE and the Houthis fight there to get money out of the arms they want to sell, ammunitions, arms and ammunitions. And oh, wow, Pakistan has helped because she's Punjabi from Rahim Yar Khan or somewhere. Islamabad. पाकिस्तान पे लानत है पाकिस्तानी पंजाबियों पे लानत खुदा इनको खैर करे लानत on you people you are so selfish I mean I had told myself years back big no big talk that beauty is not everything if you lose you don't have to look at yourself in the mirror all the time how do I look and all this get it out of your mind but it was like here like they had sent something whatever I used to tell myself subtly in the beginning like life is fragile don't lose life if there's an accident you lose your hand that means no one will love you people will leave you your cousin because he found a beautiful girl coming in the family, he left you. So, it's better that someone who doesn't would marry someone, not for their beauty, outer beauty, but their inner beauty, integrity. And even the inner was falling apart for me. No, no, but there was a Pakistani, but he lived in Britain. Maybe that's what helped him. Or later on, they say he is later. He looks like so. All this we're doing, and we don't realize. Do you think the Yemenis never said praise be to Allah? Do you think the Yemenis were ungrateful and now they're paying for their children are paying for their parents? When will the American children pay for their parents? Messing about army men in Yemen and now in Ukraine. I don't know what next the Americans will do here, UAE punishment. Let me see. This is all political and it's very treacherous grounds. Even Pakistan, I don't know, Pakistani army. I was told that in the beginning, the Pakistani army helped UAE. So they were telling me on Facebook, you will fall flat on your face without Pakistan. Pakistan has fallen totally flat on their faces. पाकिस्तान को तो बचाओ इधर आके अपनी माँ बहन को बेच के UAE आके so I don't know how to how justice when with what justice will be done okay the Arabs have the money and they can be very proud and very cruel also But I don't think the Arabs will need you because they can invest Italy, there's France, there are other places. But yes, in the beginning, they took help from you and now we regret it. Uh, Maybe the UAE will regret it, I'm not sure. Taking help from Pakistan army to train them and send their army men here. In Dubai, UAE, sorry, why am I targeting? If I'm picking on anyone, well, I have to. Um, UAE, Pakistan Army. There are police officers here. Pakistani, UAE, Pakistan Army. UAE versus Pakistan. Hasn't Sheikh Mohammed receives Pakistan Army Chief in UAE 4 years ago? Pakistan Army in UAE, Mehtab Abbasi, 2 years. Pakistan Army reached in UAE for help. Imran Khan breaking news. Pakistan Army, including COAS, expresses condolences over the demise of the UAE president. Pakistan. Now, initially, I was told that Pakistan Army helped UAE initially. Uh, okay, let me just put it this way, I guess. Pakistan Army helped. So the world, it's like every problem is my problem now. Pakistan Army, we need to decide. Pakistan Army helped long time ago, helped UAE. Pak, but recently they've reached UAE for help. UAE, Abu Dhabi, Pakistan Prime Minister, Army Chief meet UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed 2 months ago. This again, repeating myself. UAE military recruitment. Who do they recruit? Oh my goodness. You just don't mess with Dubai police. World best police. What's happening here? Palestinians call Pakistan army for help. So there's a lot of treachery and God knows what. So since there's been so much treachery, I have to do this to show you what a treacherous, brutal world this is. Islam is all a lie. This I agree to. It's something to find out on your own. Khalid, be careful of an Arab's home. Palestinian calling Pakistan army. So God knows who is in the right and who to help. This is a treacherous world. uh, Treacherous world. My God. So don't mess with Dubai police. Otherwise, you're going to get it. Who is this messing with Dubai police? World best police. So this, it's I feel sick in the stomach. It's a terrible, it's a terrible world, full of treachery. Let me tell you what I think about Pakistan. It's a treacherous, dishonest country. I wouldn't take like this was my mother's country. I wouldn't take help from a Pakistani. Never. Like they said, right, in Shia Islam, never take help from Zalimun. So I was waiting for my Imam Mahdi to help us. You see, because Imam Mahdi, God knows what is your intention. It's not what comes out of your mouth, but what is in your heart. Because people can mess with your mind, you can start abusing. I've experienced that. You can lose yourself in the sickness of the Pakistani toxic, lying, dishonest people, Punjabis and all this. So you can lose yourself fighting a Pakistani witch, sorcerers, and all, and the corrupted Pakistanis. What else do I have to search for? Here. Ooh, she ruined my mother's case. We cannot even take action against them. They are so cunning, conniving, and clever. One Allah ummatan. But you see, the blessings have not come. So when you forget to say thanks to your blessing, when you ignore, when people ignore the blessings like Pakistan, when you ignore the blessings, it becomes a curse. Paulo Coelho, how has he put it? Every blessing, when ignored, what happens? Twitter. Someone has shared this on Twitter. Oh, Paulo Coelho has shared it on Twitter. Every blessing, when ignored, becomes a curse. So I was reading Paulo Coelho's books in 1996. I found The Alchemist first, and then I started to buy his books and read them on the plane, Emirates, traveling from in my flight from London to Karachi. Every blessing ignored, when ignored, becomes a curse. इतनी blessings हैं. Allama Rashidura. Oh, I will have to go here. This is the prayer. Allama Rashid Turabi. This is, he's the one who prayed for my mother, parents, gave a talisman with the dua from the Quran ayats. I wanted to know which dua was it? Grand Allama Rashid Turabi. He called me a daughter when he used to come to my place put his hand on my head. So, how many, how many gratitude, gratefulness, tasbihs, salawat on blessings. That's it. You show your gratitude. You know what God what is in your heart. God knows what you mean by that. You don't have to have people to tell you. Really don't need people to follow you and tell you, uh, oh, please, today you have forgotten to be grateful. You know your life. Don't let people control you or make you. Then the very people can break you, but rely on yourselves inside. Those very people can say something that you may not like later on, even me. So don't rely on what I'm saying that I made you. Because of me, you will be tomorrow inspired. This is such a proud, I feel it's very proud. Let me act humble. No, no, I'm trying to check myself. Never rely on people. Like, some Nelly today came early morning and said, very good morning. I think I answered her, but then she removed the thing. I mean, I could, maybe it got cut, my answer. Very good morning, Nelly, to you, and God bless you, and like that, right? Your family members. And and I couldn't even say more, like, appreciate it. So, who's the one who's listening to your heart's intention? But as humanity, we are one. So never ever say that you made someone or someone made me. We all are helping each other. If you think that I am inspiring you, so you will be grateful to me, you will come here, you will thank me. And then the next thing would be that if I say something wrong, or if I don't answer, let's say I miss your comment here, what will happen? You may get upset with me the next the next day or the next moment. Never rely on human beings. Uh, Never expect from human beings. We are very unreliable creatures, ungrateful. Now, since I've been hit by a test and I'm going to boast and say that I want to be an inspiration. And because of me, there will be someone out there. No, no, that's egoistic. What should we really do? Are we look at the blessings? हमारे blessings. हमारे मजलिसों के बाद दुआ होती है. Like in church, I have seen the Christians pray for the Pakistani Christians for peace in Pakistan. They pray in the end after the sermon in the church or after a church mass, like the sermon, it's a church mass. They pray. Likewise, we used to pray for blessings and all this for Pakistan mein aman ho, ye ho, peace in Pakistan, prosperity. Who am I grateful to? You see, I could change anytime I'm unreliable. You may get angry at me also due to your own maybe prejudice, your own thing. And I could also do some things bad, many things, due to my own weak misgivings, prejudice, whatever you may think it is, or I may feel. It is, right? So complaining, yes, let me whine and complain. Pakistan, where the blessings of Allah and Rasulullah, when you lie on Allah and Rasulullah, you don't leave people alone. I was telling them, for the sake of Allah and Rasulullah, if you believe in that, which you do, leave us alone. Don't call us crank calls. We are not well. So all this happening. Let me see the comments. So I am not perfect. I'm far, far from perfect. Who do you trust to inspire you? Who are we? We are nothing. Anytime we can be wiped out, like the Prophet in the Quran has said. Christian Ali Kitab can be wiped out. So you know whose face has been wiped out. You won't even allow your uh, paintings of your Prophet pictures. No one can see him. Whose face today has been wiped out. Only the words have remained, but you can't even see your Prophet. We can't see our imams. We don't know how even the last imam, which is a very important, most important, the when the Lord cometh, dakan daka safan safa, when the Lord cometh. So this going on. Oh my goodness! When the Lord cometh, you have commentaries on it. You have your own interpretations of that ayat. Please take it from the horse's mouth. Go to Rasulullah and ask him, what is this when the Lord cometh? After 300 years, 500 years, uh, it's been written about Rasulullah. When there's a hadith that Rasulullah, who said that, please don't write about my life. Don't write. Is there a Sunni hadith like that on Rasulullah prohibiting his people, his Sahabas? Don't write about my life. What? Let's see. Hadith. What did Umar and Abu Bakr say the Prophet had said? The Book of Virtue. Don't sever relations of kinship. Oh no. Don't sever relations of kinship? But idol worshippers, you severed the relations from Habiba, Ramla, Abu Sufyan. Oh, oath takers, don't be hasty. Where was it said that don't write the Quran or don't write about me? I don't know, something like this. Sorry, okay. Can't get it. Have I confused you enough? And don't break oaths, don't do this, don't do that, don't break oaths. This person, from his own mouth, is saying to the people that, oh believers, do not make lawful for yourselves what Allah, or forbid yourselves what Allah has made lawful. Lawful. Tomorrow I might die, or today, later on, make. But why? Okay, if I come back, then I'm sorry, I did not die. But I have a feeling that Anytime death is near, going, 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 gone, what Allah has made lawful. O you believe, make not lawful the good things which Allah hath made lawful. You know whose mouth this is coming from? O you who believe, make not unlawful the good things which Allah hath made lawful. Excuse me, and there's also another ayat which used to, if I if I say I'm a good person, I've done fairly good. Yes, yes, I'm a good person. My niyat is soft, and I wanted good for people. I. But oh Lord, please bless me, right? To be your instrument. Saint Francis of Assisi. It's a prayer. Our efforts can go. Our intention doesn't matter. Ego can come up anytime. So, have I made you? Did I inspire you? I have to check myself every time. No, no, say all good comes from Allah. There's no good in you people. Us, me too, included, right? And yes, love Allah. All comes from Allah. Yes. So we are be grateful to Allah. Even the messenger of Allah has come from Allah to guide us. So how who is the one who's going to say, I'm the one who inspired you all? Who is the one who can say this? And because of me today, Pakistan can be saved. I helped out. I'm quite an inspiration. What a consolation. But if I can take your pain away, if my pain, I'm in pain and it can help someone, so I really cannot work that out. Uh, Even that I will keep open. I don't know. You know, God, you know, come to our rescue. So I'm hearing Paramahamsa Vishwananda saying, Radhe, Radhe, go. I don't want to go there. Look at this. So something's kept open until they come for me or they make me so sick, I'm bedridden. I can't even call the police or any social service that I know here. Maybe call the hospital ambulance. Baba, come now and take me. I can't. Or maybe, God knows, rot here. Won't even be able to pick up the phone to call the. No, no, shall I not? Why should I go to the hospital? They won't allow me to have tea when I want to have tea. It's like madness. I just hope I don't go into a coma. Last time they really distressed the. I was not like living. It wasn't like a exorcism or horror movie or something like this, or the police came to my doorstep, but it was through my brother. At good timing. I mean, my hands were shaking. So anytime they can make me cease from, you know, just incapacitate me a lot more than I am through. I have to learn a lesson. They're teaching me something here. I don't know. So let's see. Okay, who would Hello, believers. Do not make unlawful the pure things which God has made lawful for you. Acha, Momineen, Mominat, Muslim, oh no. Momineen, Mominat, do not आप अनलॉफुल नहीं करें जो अल्लाह ने आपको आपके लिए लॉफुल किया है. What's the Urdu word for law unlawful and lawful? किया है और आप अच्छा छोड़ दें ये ट्रांसग्रेस. ओ मोमिनीन मोमिनात आप लॉफुल अनलॉफुल नहीं करें जो अल्लाह ने आपको लॉफुल किया है, अल्लाह ने आपके लिए लॉफुल किया है. Please hit me. Any stones? I am a stone collector. Any abuse? Imam Ali has said, if I can, Imam Ali has said that anyone who abuse you, what you do? You bend your head and the abuse will miss you. So much grateful to Imam Ali for his saying, for helping us. Anyone want to abuse me? Any Muslim, come defend your Prophet. Okay, so here we are. Without, I hope, uh, who is inspiring you? Who will make you? Who is making you? Right? When you feel like from the heart when it comes, don't do it. Uh, don't force yourself to be grateful. It is violence. Jiddu Krishnamurti, if you go deeply into it, right? Maybe like we are told that force yourself when your heart does not want to pray. Now I tell you, if it come from the heart, no, I tell you what, who tell you, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I might take my statement, Rad kar do, reject it. You not have to take what I'm telling you. But this Quran ayat, you have to take it as I'm telling you, as you should see it. So, this, who is going to, wait a minute, let me just compose myself here. Again, I can't take a deep breath. I can't. So I have to go without the deep breath. Inside, I can take outside breaths, I can't take a deep inside breaths. Oh, Jesus Christ. So not to force yourself, please, to say thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Ooh, I feel sick. When it comes from the heart. So don't shove things. Am I saying this? Is this sincere? Like someone tell us, be grateful. It really suffocate me too much. I feel like it's very superficial and artificial. So I'm not grateful to God. What will you do? And what will God do to me? I'm not grateful. Who said gratitude is the attitude of gratitude? Who said? Robert Schuller? What a book I was reading. So I've read all those books. Be grateful. I'm not grateful. I won't be grateful. Because you know what? The only grateful thing is, see, gratitude, who said this? Gratitude looks to the past. Love looks to, love, gratitude looks to the past. I'm not grateful. I'm an ungrateful being. Only some tragedy in my life forced me. I'm not grateful. I'm an ungrateful human being. Gratitude looks to the past. Love to the present, which is a present, a gift. They say, quote. Whose quote is this? Am I covering the mic? Gratitude looks to the past and love to the present. Fear, avarice, lust, and ambition look ahead. You want to bring gratitude to the present? Who said this? Whatever you are grateful for, oh Allah, please write C.S. Lewis. Say this. Oh Allah, I'm grateful to you for all that you did, the bad lessons, the enemies that came, that jealous friends came, uh, enemies came. I'm grateful, and today for the past, present, and future, count me as a grateful person. Please put me in your good books for that. When when I'm in when I'm in my lowest, weakest, and I not to be grateful, please forgive me for those times. In the future, if it happen again, I falter. But today I tell you, please count me of the grateful. Put me in gratefulness. Now let's drop all these facades, right? And these prayers and these blessings. Because I know if you look further from yourself, you will see Yemenis. Maybe the mothers are grateful, content. Today my child is starving to death. I'm looking at it. Mother is looking at her child. I can't. Very good. Oh, I want to like this. Wait, Khalil Andani has come. Tweeted something. I have to go there. He's a PhD? No, because I feel he's a reincarnated. He's Ismaili brother. Oh, he's a what happened to him now? What are they saying against him? I want to protect my brother, the reluctant to be criticized theologian at the Fazer Edward. I suspect you're next. Oh, he's just bringing to awareness the reluctant theologian to the that he could this theologian Fazer Edward can be criticized. Khalil Andani suspects that he or she is next, right? Oh, gratitude looks to the past and love to the present. Looks love love bring love is what? What is love? I don't know what the love is. Let me go to the past and see what I write about the love. So I go to the past and see what I write about love. Let me see what love is. uh, my what is love? What is love? No, but my love is more than the mountains. My love, I read this. My love is more. Why you build a dam for my love? My love is more than the mountains. No, no, more than the ocean's waters. How ironic love's superficial appearance. To be true to this, am I a human or mere fool? Be a waiting fool. For patience and love must be crowned by heaven, and glory shall receive with open arms, and grace will bow down to a fool. 'Tis better than superficial wisdom, gaining fame and knowledge for an outward show, and sacrificing love. In a superficial fool, true wisdom of true love abide, concealed from the worldly eyes, cares not for them to see. Superficial fool finds true wisdom in endurance, and the real love, in the end, eternalized. This poem, someone write, and I just steal it. I steal this poem, from my sister. She died. She died. She was a poet. So let me see what my sister write about. The voice of doubt in my heart. The voice of doubt muffles the voice of my heart. Restless, my soul turmoil grows. No peace, a luxury I can't afford. What is coming? Right. Oops. Again, I come here. So here we are. Where am I? Let me take a break and show you. Okay, I'm back. This my sister. She died because she lose something and she kill herself. The voice of doubt in my heart. The voice of doubt muffles the voice of my heart. Restless, my soul in turmoil grows. No peace, a luxury I can't afford anymore. My flesh and bone weaken. You're not held responsible for this kind of existence. Can blame no one other than itself. I'm blaming myself for this existence. For kind existence can blame no one other than itself, the original, my sister, right? Helpless, I'm running, chasing inner peace and happiness. I'm too slow now. I'm looking through my confused sight. This, my sister, really love Mrs. Munira Gulzar. Ooh, I मिलन की है ये रात आई सज धज के बारात है आई. I'm looking through my confused sight at truth. Can you find it? Some force has made me blind to it. I'm falling without a guardian angel who abducted it. Saviors come down, a message earth is delivering. Heaven is self sufficient. Too many hail saviors pleaded and supplicated in vain. Where on earth is the power of faith? Meek hearts need divine help. Must they be tested on grounds such no reason good enough for sufferance? Inviting insanity, what a mocking existence! Created by another, but condemned we stand on a difficult life, evil's altar, paying for our birth, original sin. We are sinners. On top comes love to crucify, to elevate our souls mighty high, then vanishes at convenience. Mountains are moved, but souls wobble, come tumbling down, thump and crack. How ironic, love's superficial appearance. To be true to this, am I a human or a mere fool? Be a waiting fool. What? For patience in love. Yani, I should be a waiting fool. For patience in love must be crowned by heaven, and glory shall receive with open arms, and the grace will bow down to a fool. 'Tis better than superficial wisdom, gaining fame and knowledge for an outward show and sacrificing love. In a superficial fool, true wisdom of true love abide. True wisdom, what is this she write? Concealed from the worldly eyes, cares not for them to see. Superficial fool finds true wisdom in endurance. What the word mommy used? Perseverance. Superficial fool finds true wisdom in perseverance, endurance. Superficial fool finds true wisdom in endurance. Well, mommy once tell me perseverance, walk 45 minutes with her. It's a new love. Every time just feeling so much like the very first touch, mommy. It's a new love. Still excited, just walking next to you. Still inspired, just you're the way I need you. I find as time goes by, ooh, and I need you even more. Nothing feels as good as us together. Nothing in the world can give me nothing better than this true new love. Michael Bolton. So, my sister's lifeline. What are you going to do, you enemies of love? So, Paulo Coelho's Come. Oh no, Isha Azan on. Mommy, you are not a parent. You are 90 years old. God should let you be now free from these prayers. Why should you pray? Good God. Now, what is love? Love. So, what do you think is this love? This love. What is it? Hmm? कुछ ना कहो. Okay, I have to take a break. This Adhan, I don't want it. Thank you very much for being here. I will come back after this azan. I can't wait. I can't wait. If I waited my life, Thank God, Adhan is over. Now they will say some prayers on the loudspeaker after the prayer call. Sorry for that. But my love is the key to loyalty, faith, and truth. Must we worship love, which has been created from God? Love is not created because in that surah, if they say, God has stated, whoever, that Prophet Muhammad or this messenger, how it is stated, was it Surah Tur? If Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, but it's not name. You see, you people not even know. God, many times not a name. And we say God respect Prophet Muhammad so much that he cannot even say, oh Muhammad, like he said, oh Musa, Ya Musa. So God not take Muhammad's name. Got very, very scared to take Muhammad's name. Very respectful towards Muhammad. And that's why he may want us to also be scared of taking Muhammad's name like disrespectfully, just like Muhammad. But he can take Musa's name, Ya Musa, Surah Taha. So now we come to Surah Tur, right? If let's just say I check my Facebook here, I not complete that because I had some other things on my live stream. I want to go ahead in my live stream. So now we discuss this, contemplate. What if the whole creation was in God's eyes? It would be a sight of God and not creation. How stupid can I be? I not to look properly. Prophet Muhammad is in God's eyes. This is in Surah Tur, Quran chapter. What and be patient, O Muhammad in brackets, close bracket, for the decision of your Lord. For indeed you are in. You see it here. Maybe I check again. Here, I like the other translations, like oh Musa, you are under our eyes, right? Under my affection, love, and all this. You are my soul. He tell Moses, it is stated in Surah Taha. Moses is from his soul. And also, but the point here is about the eyes. You have been under our eyes, under my eye. But here, God put two eyes. You are in our eyes. So you want to close your eyes because you don't want to see Muhammad if you are not a Muslim. all this manifestation. No, no. I work it out saying that if Muhammad is in our eyes, then everything that is manifested here is manifested is because of Muhammad. And you have to close your eyes to see God's eyes. You have to go into God's eyes to see Muhammad. And this is a manifestation. The Baha'is are right when they say that Muhammad was a manifestation of God. They found this verse and they interpreted it the way they wanted, like they worked it out like I'm working it out here. Surah Tur. See, even for Hazrat Musa, I think in Surah, I don't know, I'm just, okay, I'll be looking at it really seriously. So, in our eyes, Muhammad is the manifestation of God, right? So, oh God, I have to search here. Uh, and be patient. You are in our eyes. You are in our eyes, not under my eyes. Surah Torah. So now I'm discussing this in detail. And be patient. What number is it? 48. Sorry. Ayat 48 or Ayah 48. You see, I check from Quran.com. I come here, Quran.com, on another tab. Okay, so I will check this when he say, uh, I just put this a little, oh, I have to, sorry, I have to pause this here on my tab. I'm on, okay, now you see. So be patient for the command of your Lord. For indeed you, bi'ayunina, you are in, not under, not in front of my eyes, but you are in my eyes, my goodness. Qurratul aini. And then you can say, Ya Muhammad, Ya aini, our eyes, Allah say, you know, like have a knot. If they're not in front, if anyone know Arabic, and they say here in English, word by word. So let me just finish my, my sister's poem. I lie. My love is the key to loyalty, faith, and truth. Must we worship love which has been created from God? Love cannot be created. Now I figure it out. And you who has his trust in God, can you resist the love I treasure for you? With you I felt heaven's breast. I watched the angels quench their quest. They saw us. In simple words I shall imply, if I lose you, I will be lost. He Saki Radhike Bhavari Ho Gai. This Indian song. Sham ko ढूंढते आप ही खो गई. You must listen to how they sing it. हे सखी राधिके बावरी हो गई. So Suratur, where is it? wherever it may be here, I cannot find it, Surah Tur. This means that there are some manifestations, because if in the eye of the sovereign majesty, his majesty, right? What I keep forgetting, so 48. So Surah Tur, where's Quran? I have to go like this very, very quickly, and then very slowly, step by step, contemplate on this 48 verse. You see here, it not a say, and then maybe I should be very, very confirm myself going to Surah Taha. So this very interesting. Continue. This is Surah Tur, not Surah Tahrim. This is very, very terrible, really. Or do they intend a plan, but those who disbelieve they are the object? How he asked them for proof? Or have they a deity other than Allah? Oh, other than Allah? Of course. Okay, so this I did before, right? You can see the questions are unreasonable and unjust to be asked to the idol worshippers. So leave them. The day they plan will not avail them at all, nor will they be helped, succored. And indeed, for those who have wronged is a punishment before that, but most of them do not know. Now we come. And be patient. Be patient. And be patient for the decision of your Lord, for indeed you are in, in, in our eyes. What does our, when God does say we or our, he show his majesty, right? His majesty, his majesticness or something like that, whatever you call it. Very bad English. So in, you are in our eyes, and exalt with praise of your Lord when you arise. You are in our eyes.
بأعيننا بأعيننا.
Just protect your ears right now, because you see, B, B, I, Nina. B, what B mean? In eyes. And if this messenger, whoever he says in, what is it? A manifestation of God's sight, right? It is, he's not created then. He's not created. He's not the, he's not a created thing or shay or someone. He manifestation of Allah, right? Oh, so how I go about the B? Wait, Surah, you'll have to have patience with me about this. Thank you very much. So we go there, Surah Taha finally. And if I'm moving my mobile and there's a sound, I'm sorry. I have to do this. I'm holding it now, but only as an admonition. No, where is it? Created high heavens, most high above the throne established, above the, to him belonged whatever is in between, what is under the soil. Excuse me. And you speak, if you speak aloud, then in the secret, what is even more hidden, he knows it. And Allah, there is no best names. Have you? So Moses has the story. Oh, I'm going too slow. When he came to, why am I reading this? Very tempting, very bad. Indeed, I'm Allah. Uh, so keep time hidden so that everyone. So do not let one avert you from it. You who does not believe in it and follows its desire would perish. And what is that in your right hand? Moses. Okay, so this is not. Someone called me a snake. He should find this verse really. I'm a snake of Allah, that we may show you some of our greatest signs. My Lord, expand for me my breast and ease my task for me. You untie the knot. Okay, may understand my speech and appoint. You see, Imam Ali appointed. Are you not to me as Aaron was to Moses? Hadith Manzilat. Yeah, so Sunnis, you lose. Sunni Islam loses here. Increase, and with the hadith of Prophet Muhammad combined. Increase through him my strength and let him share my task. Appoint. He does not, and abundant. Please save yourselves and leave that Sunni Islam altogether. So thou art, who have, thou art ever regarded as Basirun, all seer. Okay, being of us, Bina of us, Basiran. Thou art ever seeing of us. Thou art, so this way, thou art ever watchful over us, right? Us is the people. Granted is your request, O Moses, a prayer, supplication. We have conferred upon another time, inspired. Behold, we send thy mother by inspiration the message, saying, cast him into the chest and cast it into the river, and the river will, this tabut, but then not the baby Sakina tabut, anyways. And the river will throw it onto the bank. There will take him an enemy to me and an enemy to him, and I bestowed upon you love from me, that you would be brought up under my eye. This one eye only. Aini, Allah, over, under. Okay, it see, it did not say in my eye. You are in my eye, eyes, in our eyes. God not say it so majestically, like He say in Surah Tur. Very good. You see this? My eye. That you would be brought up under my eye. So I think, oh God, Moses spread, and I spread my love. Moses has God's love, and this in order that thou mayst be reared under mine eye. This is under his eye. Even though, like Moses is his so, and shall I direct you? Someone respond, restored you, might be content, grieve not, and you killed someone, we saved you and tried you some years. Then you came here at decree, Moses, and I produced you for myself, nafsi. Big thing. So Jesus Christ, a spirit of Allah, we are told in the Quran ayat. Moses, I figure out that nafs of Allah, soul of Allah. What do we say, Shias? That the nafs of Rasulullah is what? Ali, Ali, Ali. But here, Moses is nafs, say Allah, nafs Allah. Like we call Jesus Christ Raw Allah, Spirit of Allah. No, no, it's not like I have chosen you for my service. No, no. It says nafsi, le nafsi. It is this translation which is I produced you for myself. What did it make Moses? Nafs Allah. Produced. And this is not even
واصطنعتك
I've chosen you. He's a chosen servant of Allah and
لنفسي.
for myself. What it make Moses? Nafs Allah, the self of God. You know, if I go like that, I don't know, I could be wrong. Anyhow, but under my eye, here it is say, what the Rasulullah, but not directly in Tur, what the Rasulullah. Rasulullah is in our eyes. Oh, glory be to God, glory be to God. Oh my goodness, this is like a shaking, shivering. I'm going in our eyes. This does not make him as a created being. Maybe that's why some people, Shia say light before creation of all this. He was. So some things God has not created. Like from the Quran ayats, if we take, then He in our eyes means if you are in our eyes, for indeed you, for innaqa, for indeed you are in our eyes. What you seeing and that you can't see because He is in our eyes. Allah say like this in a majestic way. Our and affection, affect very like what how I say put it, your Lord of for the this verse. So be patient and for the command of your Lord, wait, right? So be patient for the command of your Lord. For indeed you are in our eyes.
بأعيننا.
Don't take this lightly, right? That, just God say in our eyes. What it mean? It means something. What Allama, sorry, Sabri Kawal. ये कुरान पाक है वलवला. Every word have so many dimensions, so much meaning, so much depth. And this is Allah's eyes, like our eyes, he says, metaphorically or whatever. But that mean, metaphorically, what it mean Allah's eyes? Our eyes, what it mean? That he is sovereign looker, watcher of everything, watching, watching, witnessing, witnessing. Because we are told in other verses that he is the witnesser, witnessing everything. Shahad, word use, witness. So, what is this eyes of Allah when you're looking? Pure awareness? So, it is a manifestation, right? So, Rasulullah, some part or whole part, or I don't know, without the body, what is he? Yes. You know, this eye inside the eyes of Allah, majestic, sovereign, from beginning. There's no beginning. He has no beginning, no end. But He's ever watchful, all seeing. And in this all seer is Him, Rasulullah, as you would say, Prophet Muhammad, are in our eyes. So everything manifested is not created but manifested. That's why Baha'i say that Prophet Muhammad is the manifested, not the created. His light, at least, or something that he is in our eyes. According to this verse, the Baha'is are right. Remember, I do that creationist versus manifestationist. So even love can love because he's the beloved. So can love come from Allah? Allah create? Can we say Allah khalq created it, or did He manifest it? Can love be in our eyes? I mean, not in our eyes, not in our. Lord is saying like our. He's referring to Himself as our. Oh my God! Also like our eyes. This is like too close, too deep, too majestic, too so glorify. Bihamdi Rabbika hinna taqumu, you arise, right? And then it falls apart because when I show you Surah Tahrim, so please contemplate, please contemplate on this. You cannot say love created, can you? Maybe you want to say it. Even I tell you, Rasulullah, if he, what, no, no, not if, he in our eyes, meaning our, the majesty of Allah, the sovereign majesty of Allah. Why do this? So now, how can this who was is is? There's no was in this. Allah's eyes. What are Allah's eyes? Is it like a watchful shahid, witness of all things, ever living, ever self-sustaining, right? Going slow, all seeing, all seeing. Is the all seeing ever created? No, Allah is not created. So if this messenger is in Allah's eyes, our majestic. Wait, before turning to Surah Tahrim, I would, so manifestation. What would it be? Pure consciousness, pure awareness in the majesty. When Allah put our, oops, impressive beauty, scale, or stateliness, the majesty of the royal household, royal power. So when Allah put the, Allah put the we and our, what do you mean in the Quran? For Himself. When He put we and our, Allah, what mean in the Quran? For Himself. Let me see if I can get it. Not a good way of searching. And your God is one, not none. He has the right to be worshipped, but He must. That's whenever first. We, it is to call our attention to the honor and exaltation that He deserves. Guardian.ng, the Guardian Nigeria. Thus, whenever, like Surah Baqarah is given here, Google search thank you and this website, it explains. Surah Baqarah, ayat 163. He says, thus whenever Quran refers, it doesn't say here, we, where does it say, and your God is one God, there is none who has the right to be worshipped but He. Okay, whenever, so I don't want to go copyright infringement, just we as used in Quran, I don't want to go inside. I just want Allah is one, then refer to himself with plural noun we. When he uses nahnu to refer to himself, nahnu is the royal we, and connotes majesty. You see this? And when he says our eyes, he's saying for himself, our. It is, uh, it's like an uncreated being. Be patient. Hold on. Oh my God. You see? What did it make? Rasulullah. His his creation? No, 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 no. It did not to make Rasulullah's creation. So we have to go to Baha, manifestation of Allah. We have to refer now to Baha'is. Baha'i faith, Wikipedia. You see, that's why Baha'is rightfully say the manifestations of God are appearances of the divine spirit or Holy Spirit, appearances in this life, right? In this world, in a series of persons. And as such, they perfectly reflecting the attributes. What have you done? Shirk. But you don't see it. And you tell the pagan idol worshippers, your Allah has done shirk. They perfectly reflect the attributes of the divine Sunni Islam. Allah has done shirk. They perfectly reflect the attributes of the divine into the human world for the progress and advancement of human morals and civilization through the agency of that same spirit. In the Baha'i faith, it is believed that the manifestations of God are the only channel for humanity to know about God, because contact with the Spirit is what transforms the heart and mind. Contact with, this is why I was saying, why was Aisha not transformed by Prophet Muhammad? Presence, contact, creating, it depends on your intention if you want to be a good person. Creating a relationship between the soul and God. They act as a perfect mirrors, they act as perfect mirrors, reflecting the attributes of God into the physical world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Baha'is. You were right. But your Bab was killed unjustly. Even 12 Shias are wrong. Baha'is right. Salutations unending to Bob, who was killed unjustly, I bear witness, by the 12 Shia in Iran. Okay, I'm getting emotional. I will continue. Take a break. How much now? 2 hours. Take a break. Thank you very much. I will continue with this later.